What is up YouTube, it's your boy SmackNPie here. Welcome to Don't Fret the Audition. This is a demo. The demo just dropped today, y'all can play it. I want to give a shout out to the Rocket Music and the team Antic Games behind this game for providing me the early access, even though I am late in posting this. Now, this is me talking after I've completed the demo. Okay, this is me talking because I just played it on my own. I didn't, record my commentary and whatnot. So I will come back after the cinematic because I have a lot of things to say, and I'll come out here and say it.
Mara,
after this.
Mara, open up! It's me. We're gonna be late. Did you change the locks on me? You've got to be kidding me. Where's the boy? Mara, go get me friends. You're not getting away with this!
Fred, go hide.
Damn, don't fret. There's still some dialogues left, so we're gonna come back after that.
Where am I?
Well, Fred, you are in Don't Fret, so don't you be roaming around Fret. I don't know, it has been a while. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Don't Fret. Okay, so you read the title right. This is me after playing this. Okay, so you're hearing me talking after I've completed the whole demo, and it's been 24 hours since I've finished the demo. And I'll say this with confidence. I believe Don't Fret is a Bendy successor. What? Yep, you heard me right. I believe Don't Fret is a true, well, not true, but a Bendy successor. In what way? It embraces its identity. It knows what it wants to be. It's just a demo, so I need to chill out with these words. I need to chill out. I shouldn't be throwing around words and statements like this, but the art style, it just knows what it is. By the way, watch this.
There's no turning back now.
If that does not remind you of Henry from Bendy, I'm not saying copying or anything, like the demeanor and calmness of this main character Fred. But yeah, let's come back to the topic at hand, okay? Art style? Phenomenal. I love it. I love it. You've seen the cutscenes, right? You've seen it. And also, sound design? Keep an ear on that. And most specifically, voice acting. So these three things, what stood out to me in this game, it really did. I mean, there are many of the things that, I'll point out that, kind of need some, polishing and whatnot, but let's not be Debbie Downer. I really like this style, the journal here and whatnot. I like sure, they will be, it's very simple, yes, but I believe they will be expanding more onto that when the full game drops. And there's actually a lot of it's gripping. The atmosphere is gripping, and I just love when the art style is polished. Like, you don't need, you hear that? Crazy, bro. You don't need to make it real, and not everything needs to be realistic. Matter of fact, I have actually found myself enjoying games that go the other way. That don't tend to be realistic. Leave that, if you can do that, great and all that good stuff, but if you can go to the direction of creating something unique like this art style, it does remind me a little bit of Showdown Bandit, which is why I keep saying this is the Bendy successor and whatnot. Not in a way of it's copying or anything, it's just it knows its identity and it's embracing it, and it doesn't shy away from it. There are a lot of influences that I can pinpoint, but that's not the point here, right? And I also love the exploration fact. There's a lot of things that you can find. By the way, and this is me for every game, and I'll talk more about this after this puppeteer, says his thing and whatnot. But yeah, actually, listen to it. We're gonna come back after the fact.
I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. How tragic that it's here. You may call me the Conductor. My sworn duty is to look after the students of Harmonic Heights, but now my sole purpose is to orchestrate your escape. I don't have much runtime, so let me cut to the chase. The puppet masters pulling the strings have locked you, their star pupil, inside of the school. They're after your talent, Fred, and will do whatever it takes to seize it. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Speaking of strings, you appear to be missing a few. Here's something to help you tune back up. Unfortunately, a card is the best I can do in my current state, so you'll have to find somewhere to exchange it for the real deal. Fred, the only escape from this treachery comes in the form of talent canisters. Locate them in the school and bring them to me. Do you understand? And do hurry. I'll miss you.
Huh? Okay, one more thing before I continue my previous point, because, you know, I kinda missed it.
Haven't anybody told you it's rude to not accept a gift? Come back and pick this up. You're going to need it.
And it turned out I did need that. I did need it. So yeah, I really liked this demo. Okay, not gonna lie to you, watching this back, the room kind of scared me, even though I'm literally like watching myself playing this. Like, me in the future is watching myself playing in the past. It's kind of weird. So there's actually 2 people watching me play this. 2 people in the future watching me past playing. I don't know what kind of commentary is this, but I'm not talking a lot about the lore that is going on, but I did read every note that was available. I think in this game. I read all the notes, all the journals.
Jay, are you there? Jay, I need to speak with you.
Yeah, I'm here, Governor. Doing my rounds. What can I do for you?
I was looking through the security footage from tonight, and I've got bad news. He's here.
That's impossible. The students have been sent to their rooms. You know I'm the only one with an access card to even get into the school at this hour.
Jay, trust me. He's here. Fred is inside the school. Not to make matters worse, but she's here as well. I've been hearing the walls rattle all night.
I haven't heard her for months. It's way too early for this. You sure?
I'm afraid so. Find him and bring him to my office now.
Yes, ma'am. Kinda reminds me a little bit of Miss Betty. Not everything is about her, but to chill out. Okay, so I did do a lot of cutscenes during the editing of this video, but it's mainly because the game is pretty dark. That rat kinda scared me, not gonna lie to you. And yeah, there was some really cool stuff hidden. Like, listen to this. It does have that charm that Indigo Park has a little bit to it. I really liked it, but the atmosphere, it's gonna be controversial, but I think the atmosphere of this game kind of nails what FNAF Security Breach from the early version was trying to accomplish. What? Let's move on.
Don't take another step! Fred's not here! I sent him away!
Oh, you did you? Where would you even send him in this town?
I told you, he's not here!
I don't believe you. I know he's here.
You're a monster.
So I do have a lot of theories regarding, well, our main character Fred being in the Harmonic Heights, and you'll learn more as you progress through the game, the demo. Actually, you can pretty much piece together a lot of stuff just by reading the notes and journals. And yeah, I did call out a lot of things, but I did a lot of exploration. And there's it's not a...
It's like the school's been rotting away for years. Think, Fred, you have to get home.
It's not a spoiler. He's got more to say, so let's listen to what he has to say.
Rachel, she was a grade above me. One of the stars of Harmonic Heights. She was gonna make it out of here, and then one day...
I don't know why, but the prospect of this this character right here, the prospect of this lore, the way they're trying to set it up, and the prospect of, you know, basically finding things out together, and you've been here, is actually far more interesting than an employee returning to this playground after like years. Something that both, you know, Bendy and Poppy did. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. This story, like, I found it far more dripping than those two. But anyways, let's listen to this.
My little ones just love the taste of harmonic heights forget-me-not cookies, made with farm fresh eggs, real chocolate, and plenty of love.
Fast track your child's success and leave your morals behind with Conductor, pushing the boundaries of medical ethics off a bridge since 1951.
So yeah, you do know I love that kind of stuff. I love that extra mod to do. Also, scares were really cool. You guys gotta see this for yourself.
Where am I? This can't be happening.
So, friend, was that teardrop part of your whole shtick, or?
Fortune, fortune, what's your fortune gonna be? Fortune, fortune, take your prize.
It's little things like this that makes me appreciate games even more, because they really didn't need to add all that, but they did, and that's on top. That actually polishes the game's, you know, environment and atmosphere and whatnot. So it really builds the fact and the point that, hey, you know, we love what we're doing and we know what we're doing.
Emergency medical stringer at your service. Please hold still while I fix you right up. I'm gonna take you to a full 6 strings in just a few turns. Remember, you'll be a lot faster than before, so be sure to watch out for other students when running through the halls.
Well, we even got some upgrades and whatnot. I still don't know what these strings are gonna when these strings are gonna come into play. I don't know when, you know, and how they're gonna come into play, but let's listen to this call tape. It reveals a lot.
Hello, you've reached Detective Cadence Walker at Serenity Station PD. I'm currently away from my desk at this time. If you're calling with any hotline tips about the whereabouts of any of the Harmonic Heights students, please leave a message. And a reminder to the public, twice during the year we see an uptick in these missing children cases, and there have been reports of callers citing men in animal masks throughout the evenings, which seem to have a connection with the timelines of missing students. So if you have been unfortunate enough to see one of these men, please dial for emergency immediately. God help us all.
Why did it feel like that went nowhere? Even if the students were trying to, you know, call for help or whatnot, it actually went nowhere. It landed in nowhere. Oh, by the way, I spent way too long in this room. Yeah, I cut a lot of it. I spent way too long in this room. But yeah, this room was lit. It was one of the first, actually, quote-unquote puzzles, and I still don't know what this teacher was trying to do, what this teacher was trying to accomplish, and what this teacher even do. You guys gotta see this, man. So there's this puzzle, right? Well, we're gonna see for ourselves, but it was a piano puzzle, and not that difficult, but it took me significantly longer than I would like to accept. It's a little bit embarrassing, but there was a note that gave us the hint that, you know, there are more C notes, so, you know. I mean, it is as elementary as it gets, but I still, for some reason, right, like, for some reason this happened. So I thought to myself, I died there. I didn't. He gave me one more chance. Thanks, Teach. Thank you for that. There you go. I completed my test, and from the notes it seemed to me that the teacher was really disappointed with the students not able, well, specifically that one student not, being able to distinguish between the C notes. So when I finally got the C notes, this is what happened. Yeah, so I don't know why did Fred jump on the table, like why did he do that? There was no need for this. What was Fred gonna accomplish by jumping onto the table? God knows, bro. But he did. As it was happening, instead of running the other way, this sucker went on top of the table. Fred, you've been doing some weird stuff ever since you became a... Oh, I kind of forgot about that. But ever since you became a musical instrument. Okay.
Let's get right into our next item up for grabs. A deluxe Mac Daddy of a music light. You want to talk about looming? Shoot, boy. This thing can light up a sky quicker than Miss Hole flunking you for being a dummy. Now, rumor has it, this one here has been blessed by the organist himself. Why don't we test it out, huh? Come on. Now, see, this ain't no ordinary music light. Of course, it can be used to brighten things up with its primary function, but it's got a lot more to it than that. It's got a secondary function, which casts a high beam to stop intruders dead in their tracks. We're gonna demonstrate how it works for you here tonight. Now don't be afraid, this little demon here is no match for us. Dim the lights and let him loose, Chris. Now, if I keep the beam on him, he cannot move. You see that? What'd I tell you? The only thing you need to be aware of when using this sucker is that it does drain the batteries pretty quick. So, we're gonna be offering 5 bonus batteries with the lucky son of a gun. Oh no! Everybody run! Everybody run!
So we got this new thingy, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even after finishing the demo, I obviously when get the full game, we'll learn more about it. But I still don't know why and what this whole shtick is. And also, I wasted a battery right there. Like, what is this? Last of Us? When did we ever use batteries in The Last of Us? I meant to say Outlast, bro. It's not Fred, it's me. I'd be doing some weird stuff. Watch this. Yeah, I told you, bro. This game kinda is dark, and it's really gripping for some reason. Like, this is what I was talking about. They know how to get people in. And now whatever the story is, I'll be enjoying it. Regardless of what it is, I will be enjoying it.
A chill runs through the town of Middlebrook tonight, and with it carries deafening silence in its wake. This is just the latest report in a string of bizarre and unexplained disappearances that has gripped the tri-state area in fear for several months now. Local media has dubbed the victims the missing innocent. Alan, a 12-year-old boy, has been abducted from his suburban home in the middle of the night. In an interview with Channel 12 News, the boy's father claims to have heard a car crash just down the street from their home around 12. What follows shortly after is every parent's nightmare, a blood-curdling scream coming from their child's bedroom. Investigators report that Cooper's father scrambled down the hall and burst into his son's room, only to find shattered. He rushed to the window in time to spot the worn-out taillights of a white van and sped off into the darkness. At least a dozen children have gone missing and abducted. Disturbingly, each report echoes similarities to the next. Home invasions, missing children, and sightings of a weathered old van fleeing the scene of every crime. Local police claim to have
So this is when we get close to the end of this demo. So there's a long sequence here. Actually, it took me 30 minutes to get here, and it took me additional 20 minutes to finish. Not 20 minutes, I'll say mostly 15 minutes. Like this, turning this corner kind of scared me a little bit because she was just standing there menacingly. But I think it's, I mean, I like to believe it's Rachel. But then the audio guys keep saying that the Cobra one, I mean, there were dozens of students and kids that went missing, but specifically the news thingy mentioned one by name. So whilst I was playing this, I was like, Rachel, what are you doing? Also, it got a little bit tough after this. I still couldn't understand like how the whole shtick is, you know, how the whole shtick works and whatnot, but it was kind of a bit of anxiety inducing and whatnot. Okay, after putting the code in, which was 1035, that was the radio thingy, 1035, we finally got into this red door, and surprise, surprise,
Well, this can't be good.
our conductor here reveals some things to us.
Oh, my apologies. I guess it's be my usual self here. I suppose I should have warned you about those red doors. As I mentioned earlier, I am here to help conduct your escape. You must find one of the missing talent canisters and make your way to the lobby doors. Now, I didn't want to scare you before, Fred, but Tapehead, he's here. Run, hide, survive, do whatever. And, she's a bit bigger than those pesky critters you saw earlier, so good luck.
Conductor, you could have mentioned that a little bit earlier, but I really liked this portion of the game. It picked up pace and whatnot, but I was already enjoying the slow burner. I was already enjoying everything slowly unraveling. And, you know, up to until this point, it genuinely felt like I have, you know, earned whatever the lore I was, you know, gaining and everything I was garnering and whatnot. I felt like, you know, it was earned. So if they keep up the pace in the full game, I think they're gonna nail this. Soundtrack is already fire. I mean, look at this. They all got the gripping lore. Sound design is phenomenal. So yeah, everything is going great. These puzzles are there. So hey, if your puzzles are doo-doo, I don't care, bro. It's a win for me anyway. I am trash at puzzles. Damn, you hear the soundtrack going crazy in the back? I like that. Wait. Okay, chill out. By the way, I love the design when it gets revealed. I really like that. I don't care what anyone says, that's a sick design, that's a slick design, that's actually really clean. I like that, bro. I don't care what anyone says, so yeah, check out this trailer. So that was Don't Fret the Audition, the demo. I still think that there are things that needs polishing, of course, but solid start. I think this right here, the demo and the full game when it drops, I think it would be what Puppy Playtime Chapter 1 and Bendy Chapter 1 did for those franchises. I think Don't Fret, the team of Don't Fret, Rocket Music, Antique Games, they cooked here, and I wish them best of luck. They are already on the path to good stuff. They just need to keep going, keep working hard, and keep pouring that love. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, link up in the description. Play the demo if you haven't already. Link with the description. We'll see you when the full game drops. I'll see you next one. Thanks again, Rocket Music and the guys at Antique Games.